Hello everyone, I'm Rafael Alvarez and this is Alvarez Metalworks. So, there's not going to be any work done in this video. I'm just telling you that right up front. You know, hit the thumbs down if you have an issue with that. This is an introduction to this project. This is a project I'm doing for a friend. It's going to be 3 parts. We're going to have this introduction, we're going to have prep work, and then we're going to have final finish. With that being said, this is what we're doing. This is a 2005 Volkswagen Jetta TDI. As you can see here in this vicinity of the car, there's some rust, but it's not bad rust. This is just surface rust, okay? The paint has detached from the metal, and that metal was clean, but now it's starting to get surface rust on there. My buddy's out of town. He's in Vietnam with his fiance on vacation, and he wanted to see if I can take care of this before they got back. So, we're getting into wintertime here in Syracuse, New York, which is a bit of a challenge for me with this project. Probably the biggest challenge for me on this project, but I got about a little over a week to accomplish this, okay? About a week and a day. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sanding down those areas. I'm going to be blending the transition between the paint and the metal smooth. I'm going to be using a product called Dolphin Glaze. Okay, it's a filler, but it's a real smooth filler. It's not like Bondo or anything like that. You can't use it for real thick issues, like dents or things like that. They got to be real minuscule, sanding scratches, something like this, where you're basically just, smoothing out a transition versus covering up a dent or a major problem. So, I'm going to be using Dolphin Glaze to smooth that out. I'm going to be shooting this with a 2K epoxy primer, and then I'm probably going to shoot it with a single stage black that matches the factory color code. The reason I think I'm going to shoot a single stage versus a 2-stage, which is a base and a clear, is if you look at this paint, it's aged. This is a 2005, but there's some aging. To be honest, it looks like this front fender has been shot before. I see some signs of work being done to this fender, but like the hood and stuff like that, it's not a real deep finish. Usually when you got a 2-stage paint job and it's fresh, there's some depth to it. The problem with that is that the factory paint right now in its current condition doesn't have that. And if I shoot, which I'm going to have to shoot both sides of the car, not the hood, not the trunk, not the roof, not the bumpers. If I shoot both sides of the car and I have it looking real nice and crispy and glossy looking and with some real depth to it, and the rest of the car doesn't have that, what I did looks great, but now it doesn't match the car. And that's important, to try to make this thing look like the work was never done to it. So I'm going to shoot it with a single stage. It's important to tell you guys right off the bat, I'm not a paint and body guy at all. Absolutely not. I'm learning. I've only painted one vehicle ever, and that is Project Pathfinder. For those of you saw the Monster Liner install on this, obviously that was put on with a roller, but I sprayed the entire truck with a product called Chassis Saver. I used my California Air Tools LVLP gravity feed gun. Yes, I said LVLP. It's low volume, low pressure, not the HVLP. I'm going to be using both of these guns. I'll probably use the siphon feed on the right for the primer, and then for the paint I'll be using the gravity feed. It doesn't put out nearly as much volume of paint. The downside to that is that you run the risk of the paint having dry spots when you spray. Given the temperatures here in my shop, I think I'm going to be okay with that. I didn't have any dry spots when I shot my truck with Chassis Saver, but it's a different paint, so it's really hard to say. Every paint's different. But But the big challenge is to get the temperature up to, hopefully 60 degrees here in the shop. Get the surface of the car nice and toasty so that everything cures and adheres properly. So anyway, I'm going to cut this short. We're 5 minutes in. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me ramble and you want to see some progress. This is part 1 of 3. So stay tuned. Like I said, I got a week to finish this up, so the videos are going to be coming. No ifs, ands, or buts, the videos are going to be coming. Make sure to check out roarksupply.com. If you guys want any of the products they have, make sure you use coupon code METAL. That's my thank you and their thank you to you for all the support. It gives you 10% off your entire order, regardless of what you order or how much you order. So they also have free shipping at a certain dollar amount on their website, I believe. So make sure you go check them out. A lot of real good quality stuff there. With that being said, thank you guys for the support. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll talk to you later.